Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. I am as late as always on the AWC quarterfinals. Actually, it's not even quarterfinals. Uh, it's the playoff qualifiers, I guess. The round of 8 or round of 10, actually. Ugh, it's a weird number, but either way, it is going to be I am XiXi spawning in as the top lift as the Blue Night Elf player against I am. I am? Is it I am? I don't. Not sure, but WFZ. Um, I don't think I've ever found out what it actually stood for. I'm pretty sure it has no English meaning, I guess. Either way, spawning in as the red undead player, we have WFZ. The map is on Echo Isles, and this is the first game of a best of 3 series. It's been a couple days since I've actually cast the last AWC series, and I do just apologize for that. Last couple of days, even though I did manage to get some Hearthstone videos out, I those weren't actually recorded on, like, recorded this week. So yeah. So AWC pretty much finished. The playoffs has been like started and finished like in a blast. So hopefully or something just cast every single series of that, even though I might be like weeks, maybe months like later on. It still wouldn't matter because that is abundance of replays to actually cast. So we're gonna go for a Death Knight for WFZ. A pretty late Altar of Elders. This might actually suggest that Tavern Hero coming in from XiXi. We do have a Ghoul Scout, so that would actually mean that we're gonna go Mass Ghouls. And that seems to be correct, as we do not see a graveyard being placed down just quite yet. Death Knight might even be tempted to go for that Death Coil first, just to get that Wisp, and yes he did. Although you would like to get that Unholy Aura first. Generally if you see a kill that you could get, like with Death Coil, I guess you would take that. And we just saw WC actually taking that. Unholy Aura would make those goals a little better, but I mean anything to get experience at this point, as we do see a Swarmer play coming in from XiXi. He is going to start out with that Dark Ranger. We did see I guess a couple of games, I believe it was XiXi that actually proved me wrong in succeeding with this strategy, but still I don't think it's that consistent compared to, I guess, normal Night Elf plays. Either way, the Snoll actually getting a little aggressive here and attacking those wisps instead of the archers. And the WFZ will actually get his own skeletons and try to fight off against XiXi's own skeletons. I believe they are the same, pretty much. I think they're the same. Just different names, I guess. Either way, WFZ getting a couple of skeleton kills. Not really not really a good source of experience right there. Actually, as looking at the Dark Minion from the Dark Ranger, it is a little beefy in terms of health, but it actually attacks for less. So yeah, actually find that intriguing. Either way, Ancient of War is going to move out. Was intended to go for that mercenary camp, however WFZ is just applying, or just is applying just that enough pressure to prevent XiXi from actually having the confidence to actually take down that creep camp. We have a Wisp over here, but it really can't see anything because it is within those trees. We do see that graveyard being placed down halfway to tier 2 for WFZ. We will probably see that Lich coming in second as well. Or if he really wants to feel that aggressive, he would go for a Naga Sea Witch second, which we sometimes see from undead players. But I don't really know against the Dark Ranger. Mainly because Dark Rangers, when you go Dark Ranger, you'll tend to have more units out than, I would say, a Warden or a Demon Hunter. And units, I mean those skeletons. So yeah, Hunter's Hole placed down over there, so tier 2 is nearly completed as well. It should be in the same progress as the Halls of the Dead. It's a little bit off, but you know, it's just a couple seconds difference. Death Knight did reach level 2. He did clear out that Goblin Merchant camp in the bottom over there. Apparently I did not catch up on what he actually picked up. Dark Ranger, very close to level 3 herself. We'll get to that. Death Coil unfortunately was not able to get launched off in time, and we see a failed Death Coil over there as well. So level 3 is looking rather imminent for the Dark Ranger. However, the Death Knight, actually he will be long distance creeping over here and will be gaining experience from those ghouls. Of course, the green creep camp can't really give that Death Knight level 3 that quickly, and we have a panda coming out for XiXi's second hero, really reliant on those taverns, and we are going to have the panda actually holding 2+2 rings. Oh, Death Knight trying to do some, I guess, harassment. He might be able to get this Ancient of Lore cancelled, and I guess XiXi's doing a very nice job just keeping those wisps away from the potential harassment from the Death Knight. So I guess those Ancient of Lores are just the prime target for the Death Knight. Oh, Shadow Priest from this mercenary camp has been hired, but it could be picked off by the Death Knight. He is level 2. He does have Unholy Aura on top of that Death Coil, so there is the possibility of actually picking him off with the Death Coil. There we go. That final hit was just what he needed to finish him off with the Death Coil. And we have that Lich coming out. Needs to be careful not to get caught out here, because that would actually be horrible for him, since WFZ doesn't really have that much of an army. Oh, actually he does. Just realized those ghouls. But when that panda gets to a high enough level, those ghouls will be kind of easy pickings for the panda, I guess. You did see a Frost Nova taking out a single archer. Unfortunately, I was not able to pick off anything else. The Death Knight was able to heal up that Lich. We do have one Crypt Fiend out. The second one is on its way. I could have sworn that it was time enough for a third one, but apparently it was not. We have an Obsidian Statue currently out, and the panda is going straight after that Lich. One archer has been taken out. Not many skeletons out for XiXi, however, so I guess not much swarming, because the dark minions don't exactly last that long. It is a level 2 skeletons for XiXi, so they should be, I guess, way better than those normal skeletal minions. We have a bunch of ghouls being pulled off over here, always keeping the optimal number of ghouls back at base to harvest lumber, which is 3. Frenzy ghouls are actually come out soon, which I guess would be a good advancement, because there's just so many ghouls already, so why not make use of them? Why not give them additional speed in both attack and movement speed? Death Knight did reach level 3. He could take Death Pact, but I don't imagine seeing that at all. We don't have level 2 Unholy Aura. Instead, it looks like he did take that level 2 Death Coil instead, and there we go with the Death Coil and Frost Nova combination. Able to snipe off the panda at level 1, and we have double Obsidian Statues right there. Rather big misplay from XiXi, actually, getting both of those heroes caught out so easily, and we have a Death Coil finishing off a Troll Berserker as well. So I honestly thought that XiXi would have actually played, I guess, in the lead. I thought that XiXi was in the lead, but apparently that team fight, or that fight in general, wow, I'm playing too much MOBAs. That fight in general just turned for the worst for XiXi right now. He does have an expansion. He does have the panda back alive, I guess. You could call that a good thing. But we have WFZ actually pushing to take, I guess, this expansion from XiXi himself. He does have, WFZ it also has a WC3 as the third and final hero of this game, and that just increases the chasing potential of WFZ right now. Although those frost arrows will not affect those dryads, hopefully it can affect something else. The ghouls and crypt fiends will just deal with the dryads right now. So far it looks like XiXi's build is just mass dryads, just trying to cancel out the hero combination of the Death Coil, Frost Nova, and potentially Fork Lightning. There we go with another Breath of Fire. However, it was not comboed up with a Drunken Haze. The Moonwells will have to be used here just to save that Panda, and there we go. Another Frost Nova bringing him down very low. He does have a health pot. I believe it's on cooldown though, and there we go with the Death Coil finishing off the Panda. He did get to level 3 just before he died, so that will also increase the gold cost of his revival, as well as the time it takes to actually revive him. The Dark Ranger is out with full health and 100 mana. We will have probably a couple of detonations right over here just to take some mana off of these heroes and statues. However, it is not that significant, as the statues, number one, they have just so much mana to begin with, and detonations don't exactly take that much mana when they detonate. And of course the sitting statues can just restore mana on other units as well, surrounding units basically. So we go in mass dryads. We do have a level 3 Dark Ranger. Not sure how well she's actually doing. I don't think I haven't seen any silences being tossed out just quite yet to just deny these heroes right here, or maybe these statues even. So I don't know. Where is the silences? Who knows? Anyway, Panda should be up very soon. Moonwell number however that's many has been destroyed. XiXi is currently upside down in supply. He will be even more upside down very soon. If he loses this one, that's pretty hard for him, because that looks like it's its only Moonwell. We do have 2 on the way in the expansion. We have 1 in the main base. Abomination has been added to the mix. Skeleton giving that Death Knight level 4. The Lich is very close to level 3, and the WC3, which is very close to level 2 as well. Very close on the level up right there, but the Ancient of Lore was not able to give it. This Ancient of War, however, might be able to do that, and it might actually be looking to be possible here. There we go, simultaneous level ups. Ogre Mauler will be taken out with a Death Coil Frost Nova, and we have XiXi. He needs to do something for his main expansion, because his main base not really looking too well right now. He only has 1 Ancient of Lore currently doing production, and that's pretty much it. These Dryads not even doing that much help either, so you know, even if he did have 2 Ancient of Lores, what would he have produced? Who knows? WC3 is going to be focused down because it is probably the easiest target of them all, because it can't be Death Coiled back to full health. There we go with the Type Preservation to heal up that Panda again. However, how much has been invested to just take down that WC3? Is that even going to stop WFZ from demolishing this base? I don't think so. Level 4 Death Knight, level 3 Lich, and plenty of Crypt Fiends and Abominations to keep on fighting. Even though Frenzy has been researched, pretty much all the ghouls have been killed off. I don't think any ghouls are actually going to be remade. GG from XiXi, and that is going to be the first game of this Night Elf vs Undead series. So yeah, I guess you can add that to the tally of losses for the Dark Ranger start. But either way, let's go to the second game.